They're not in love with you. They never were. What you think is real love is actually something much darker and more calculated. That person who claims to care about you is after something specific, something valuable that you have, and they're willing to fake every kiss, every sweet word, every romantic gesture to get it. You've probably felt something was off. Your gut has been trying to warn you. Those strange feelings you've been ignoring, they're real, and they're trying to save you from a trap you don't even know you're in. You've noticed things that don't add up. Maybe they only show affection when they need something. Perhaps their attention comes and goes in patterns you can't quite figure out. They might ask strange questions about your finances, your family, or your future plans. Questions that seemed innocent, but felt somehow wrong. Your friends or family may have made comments about this person that bothered you. You've probably caught them in small lies, stories that changed between tellings, details that didn't match up when you really thought about them. These feelings in your stomach, the ones telling you something isn't right, those aren't jealousy or insecurity. That's your inner warning system working perfectly. Your brain has been picking up signals that your heart didn't want to accept. You're not being paranoid. You're not overthinking. You're being smart, and your instincts are trying to protect you from something serious. This person has identified what you have that they want. It might be your money, your connections, your status, or your resources. They've studied you carefully and created a plan to get it. Fake love is their weapon of choice because it works. When someone believes they're loved, they become generous. They open their hearts, their homes, and their bank accounts. They ignore red flags because love makes people want to trust. This isn't just about money, though that's often part of it. They might want access to your social circle, your professional network, or your family's wealth. Some want the security of your stable life or the boost to their own reputation. That dating you provides. The danger is real. People who fall for this type of manipulation often lose more than money. They lose their ability to trust, their sense of reality, and sometimes their entire support system. The emotional damage can last for years. Every day you stay connected to this person, you're at risk. They're getting deeper into your life, learning more about what you have, and positioning themselves to take it. Like this video right now to uncover the complete truth about their real intentions. This type of person doesn't choose targets randomly. They look for specific qualities that make someone vulnerable to their tactics. They want people who are generous, trusting, and have something valuable to offer. They study potential targets through social media, mutual friends, and careful observation. They learn about your lifestyle, your interests, your past relationships, and especially your resources. This research phase can take weeks or months. Once they've chosen you, they begin what experts call love bombing. They shower you with attention, affection, and seemingly perfect romantic gestures. Everything feels magical and meant to be. They mirror your interests and values perfectly because they've studied what you want. Their timing is never accidental. They appear when you're lonely, going through a difficult time, or recently out of a relationship. They present themselves as exactly what you need at that moment. Every sweet text, every romantic surprise, every declaration of love is calculated. They're not feeling these emotions, they're performing them. They've learned what works on people like you, and they're following a script. The speed of the relationship feels overwhelming, but exciting. They push for commitment, exclusivity, and access to your life quickly. They create artificial urgency by talking about fate, soulmates, and how rare your connection is. Behind every romantic gesture is a question. What can I get from this person? And how fast can I get it? Comment truth below to continue receiving the reality about what they're really planning. The red flags were there from the beginning, but they were mixed with enough genuine, seeming affection to confuse you. They might have seemed interested in your financial situation early on, questions about your job, your savings, your family's money disguised as getting to know you. They probably asked about your living situation in detail. Do you own or rent, live alone, have roommates? These aren't casual questions. They're gathering intelligence about your resources and vulnerability. Their social media presence might feel carefully crafted rather than natural. Limited personal photos, vague information about their past, or accounts that seem newer than they claim. They control their online image because they don't want you to see the real them. They might have an unusual number of partners they still communicate with regularly. These aren't friends, they're other targets or past victims they're still working on. They keep multiple people in rotation. Their work situation might be vague or constantly changing. They have excuses for why they can't contribute financially to your relationship. Everything falls on you to pay for, but they make it seem romantic or temporary. They've isolated you subtly from friends and family who might ask difficult questions. They create drama around people who care about you or make you feel guilty for spending time with others. Most importantly, they've been documenting everything about your life, your routines, your resources. They know more about your vulnerabilities than you realize. If this information is helping you see the truth, you can support this channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Your support helps us continue exposing these dangerous tactics and protecting others from relationship manipulation. Type protect in the comments to unlock the next level of truth about their endgame. Their ultimate plan has stages, and you're probably in the middle phase right now. The first stage was winning your trust and affection. The second stage is extracting value while maintaining the illusion of love. They might have already started asking for small financial favors, borrowing money they never intend to repay, getting you to pay for dates, trips, or their expenses because of some temporary problem they're having. They're studying your financial habits, your passwords, your security questions. They pay attention when you check your bank account, use your credit cards, or talk about investments. This information is being stored for later use. The emotional manipulation is intensifying too. They create situations where you feel guilty if you don't help them. They might fake emergencies, family crises, or business opportunities that require your immediate financial assistance. They're also working to become indispensable in your life, moving in with you, becoming involved in your daily routines, meeting your family and friends as your serious partner. The deeper they embed themselves, the harder it becomes to remove them. Their exit strategy is already planned. They know exactly how much they want to get from you and how they'll disappear when it's time. They might be setting up new identities, maintaining other relationships in different cities, or preparing explanations for why they need to leave suddenly. Every conversation, every intimate moment, every declaration of love is moving you closer to their final goal, and you're running out of time to protect yourself. Type expose below to learn the specific manipulation tactics they're using on you right now. They're using advanced psychological manipulation techniques that most people don't recognize. Gaslighting is their favorite tool, making you question your own memory, perception, and sanity when you notice inconsistencies, when you bring up concerns. They flip the situation to make you feel guilty for not trusting them. They act hurt, disappointed, or angry that you would even question their love. This emotional manipulation makes you apologize for having valid concerns. They're slowly isolating you from your support system without making it obvious. They create subtle conflicts with your friends and family. They schedule romantic activities during times when you normally see loved ones. They make negative comments about people who care about you. Your conversations are being carefully steered. They ask leading questions to learn about your insecurities, your past traumas, your fears. Then they use this information to manipulate your emotions and make you more dependent on them. They create artificial scarcity around their attention and affection. They might go silent for periods, then return with excessive love and apologies. This creates an addiction, like cycle wear. You crave their validation. They monitor your communications, your social media, your daily activities. They want to know who you talk to, where you go, what you do. This isn't protective love. It's control and information gathering. Everything they do serves their ultimate goal of extracting maximum value from you while keeping you emotionally dependent and financially accessible. Your support with super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more helps us create more content exposing these dangerous manipulation tactics. Every contribution helps protect someone else from falling victim to relationship scams and emotional abuse. Help us spread this crucial awareness. Comment defend to unlock the protection strategies that can save you from this manipulation. There are immediate warning signs happening right now that confirm you're being manipulated. They probably rush physical intimacy to create false emotional bonds quickly. They push for major relationship milestones like moving in together or meeting family within weeks or months. They have inconsistent stories about their past, their work, their living situation. When pressed for details, they change the subject or create distractions. Their explanations for gaps in their history don't make sense. Test their intentions by setting boundaries around money and resources. Watch how they react when you can't or won't help them financially. True partners understand and respect boundaries. Manipulators get angry, guilt you, or threaten to leave. Document everything. Take screenshots of suspicious conversations. Keep records of money you've given them, noting consistencies in their stories. This evidence will be crucial if you need legal protection later. Research their background independently. Search their name online. Check public records. Verify their employment and living situation. Real partners have nothing to hide from basic fact, checking. Reconnect with friends and family members you've been neglecting. Their outside perspective can help you see manipulation tactics you've become blind to. Honest loved ones will tell you what they've observed. Trust your instincts completely. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Manipulators count on you ignoring your intuition in favor of their false promises and fake emotions. Type recover in the comments to learn how to safely escape and heal from this manipulation. If you've confirmed you're being manipulated, your safety is the top priority. Don't confront them directly about what you've discovered. Manipulators can become dangerous when they realize their tactics have been exposed. Secure your finances immediately. Change your banking passwords. Remove their access to your accounts and alert your bank about potential fraud. Move important documents and valuables to a secure location they can't access. Create a safety plan for leaving the relationship. This might involve staying with trusted friends or family, having important items ready to grab quickly, and having transportation arranged. Don't assume they'll react calmly to being exposed. Gather all evidence of their manipulation before you act. Financial records, threatening messages, proof of lies they've told. This documentation protects you legally and helps you remember the truth when they try to manipulate you back. Reach out to professional support services. Domestic violence hotlines help with all types of relationship abuse, not just physical violence. Therapists who specialize in manipulation and abuse can guide your recovery process. Block them completely on all platforms once you're safe. No contact means no contact. They will try every manipulation tactic to get you back, including fake emergencies, promises to change, and threats of self-harm. Remember these key warning signs. They appeared during a vulnerable time in your life. They pushed for fast intimacy and commitment. They asked too many questions about your resources. They isolate you from support systems, and they create financial dependence. Your instincts were right. Trust them moving forward in all relationships. Real love doesn't require you to question your sanity, drain your resources, or cut ties with people who care about you. Type grateful if this video helped you see the truth about your situation. Share this video with anyone who might need this. Information. Together, we can protect others from these dangerous manipulators. Never give anyone access to your financial accounts within the first year of dating. Real partners will respect this boundary and understand the need for financial security. Create a support network of friends and family who have permission to express concerns about your relationships. Give them permission to speak honestly, even when it's hard to hear. Learn the difference between healthy relationship progression and love bombing. Healthy relationships develop gradually, with consistent behavior over time. Join support groups for survivors of relationship manipulation. Online communities provide ongoing support and help you recognize manipulation tactics. In future relationships, keep emergency funds in accounts that only you control. Maintain financial independence regardless of relationship status. Trust but verify in all new relationships. Love doesn't require blind faith, and healthy partners welcome reasonable verification of their claims about themselves. Your past experience with manipulation makes you stronger and wiser, not damaged or broken.